Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never watched one of my messages before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you will find twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance, because I'm a twin soul myself. I fully resonate with the journey. I've been there, the highs, the lows, the roller coaster it can be. So just know you're in good company finding this channel, and you've found it for a reason. That's all I'm going to say, because whoever finds my channel, it's usually for a good reason. And we're some way meant to be connected. So just trust, like I do, that you've been brought here for a reason. So I'll say that first of all. Second of all, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And this channel has really been such an amazing experience for me over the last couple of years, and has really brought some amazing people into my life. And I say that because I've been crying most of today, just out of sheer gratitude. And I posted about a rainbow earlier. I was actually doing a kind of gratitude prayer because I felt so much love coming in, especially from the masculine energy today. Just so powerful love around me today, and I just felt so emotional. And then I was sitting right here in my windows there, and I just remember sitting, and I was just saying thank you and saying my gratitude stuff. And I opened my eyes and I could see the rainbow through my kitchen window. And I just jumped up, grabbed my phone, went to the back door and filmed it. And I was just, in my mind, I was just so, I couldn't believe it, because I'd felt the love. I felt that beautiful, loving frequency around me. Sorry, my heating's on, by the way, so I might cough a lot. And then it was so crazy, because when I stopped recording and my phone locked again, it was 12:12. So, and I just thought in that moment, and I just feel it's already happened, it's already here. Everything that I knew it was going to come to me is happening. Everything I've envisioned in my future, everything I've wished for, I know it's here already. I know it's here because I feel it. I feel it in my heart. And a lot of you, I feel, are going to be feeling that too. You already know. Like, you just know that you've moved timelines. You know you've moved to your abundant timeline, and everything's aligning as it should. And the reason why I was so emotional is because I've been putting off doing my retreats. Last year I felt called to, and I just didn't feel ready. And that's when I started doing my priestess workshops in May last year. And so we're doing my workshops in Zoom, and my sessions, my teaching sessions, and then my activation sessions, etc. And this year I thought, no, do you know what? I can't put it off any longer. And as soon as I have started to book my retreats this year, everything has started to flood in the most positive way into my life. And it's so, I just want to say, when you do what you feel guided to do, when you do what you're being pushed to do, and don't do it until you feel ready to, because that was the same as me. As soon as you do what you feel guided to do, or what you feel you're here to do, as soon as you do that and you take those steps, everything starts to align. And I've been crying today because thank you so much to everyone who signed up for my Scottish retreat in May. And I just have to say, there's only a couple of spaces left, and the beautiful divine feminines who are taking part, I am so blessed that they have been guided. And the reason why I'm saying they've been guided is because they said they've had dreams about it, they've had signs, and that's why they're signing up. They're not joining my retreat just because they want to, in that sense. You know, obviously they want to, but not because they're going, oh, sounds like fun. They feel guided to do it, and that means more to me than anything. So thank you to those of you that signed up. I'm so excited. I couldn't sleep last night. I was like a kid at Christmas. I was excited all night. You know that way when you feel so excited but you don't know why? I'm excited. And I had to ground myself a lot today. I had to go numerous walks to ground myself. And my daughter was laughing because I was crying and laughing at the same time, because I was just saying to her, I'm so grateful, and I just couldn't stop crying. So there's something definitely going on with me. I don't know about you guys. Not in a bad way at all. I just feel I'm having to ground myself because I'm so excited. But from the masculine's point of view, wow, like the love coming in from the masculine today is overwhelming, and it's probably why I've been really struggling to ground myself as well. So this is definitely a love message from your masculines, but I'm also going to tap into the overall energy right now of what's coming in for the twin flames in this moment. Right now, this present moment, what is happening for the twin flame collective. So let's do it. And thank you all for the lovely message about Roxy. She really was an asset yesterday. So let's do it. Calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout as I bring forward a message for the twin flame collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times as I bring forward a message for the twin flame collective. Can also request Archangel Michael that whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the twin flame collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. So I'm really having to take another breath. I really feel like I'm having to ground myself today, because I feel like I'm being swept up in this excited love, this wave of love and joy and stuff. So it's an amazing feeling, but I'm just trying to ground myself. So a lot of you may be feeling like that. You may be feeling like, why am I feeling so happy and exuberant today, just out of the blue? But also some of you could have had over the last couple of days emotional moments as well, emotional purges and things. So let me just tap in a bit to the energy here. Now I'm seeing a phoenix. Phoenix energy, rebirth, new beginnings. And that's why today when I saw that rainbow at 12:12, I just felt it's already here. It's already done. You know, anything you have manifested or wished for or prayed for, just know it's already done and be grateful for it. Be thankful for it already in your life, because it's already done. That's what I feel. Let's clear the energy and set the intention. I set the intention to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message. Channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Wow, now my unicorn guide comes in as the horse that I have been connected to her as. But there's another unicorn coming in here who has very vibrant rainbow hair, like exactly where you would think a unicorn would look. She is pure white and she's got a beautiful rainbow mane just kind of blowing beside her. She's walking towards me. Now, as I say, I work with the same unicorn guide all the time, Tanzia, and Tanzia is actually coming in now as well. So Tanzia's here, no show without punch. She's just coming in to join in the unicorn party here. So I don't know whose unicorn guide this is, but she's beautiful. So some of you who might work with this unicorn, she has a beautiful rainbow mane, exactly the way you'd expect a unicorn to look. Now, I just heard a name. So, Alina, maybe that's the name of someone's unicorn guide. So if you're seeing a unicorn that looks very much like the one I've described, I'm hearing another name. I'm hearing Petra now. Petra, Alina. I don't know, these names might be significant to someone. I'm just hearing the term gravitas. Gravitas. I'm not sure what that means. It must mean something to someone. It's certainly not something I use. A term I use. So gravitas, I don't know. Is it even a word, or is it in another language maybe? Italian or Spanish or French or Mexican or something. Okay. Can we get some overall energy here for the twin flames, the twin flame collective? What is overall energy for all the twin flame collective that you want them to know right now at this present moment? And I'm going to get some angel tarot. Okay. The ocean depth, mystery, the unknown, and deep emotion. Now, my last reading, was it last night or the night before? I can't even remember. Last night I was talking about the watery energy and that communication and water and stuff like that. And this is coming through again. But I was just talking about emotion and how I'm feeling that really intense love and like I'm crying and laughing at the same time. It's like my emotions are really heightened, my excited emotions really heightened, my love emotions really heightened, my everything just is really heightened for me right now, and this is definitely coming through. So I feel for many twin flames you will be going through this emotional roller coaster as well, for you know, laughing, crying, feeling excited, feeling nervous, feeling all kinds of things all at once. So the Firefly show, guidance, small lights and hope. So a lot of you could be seeing little small lights, like kind of what flies around my kitchen every single day, little small orbs of light. And it's just saying there's something like hope dancing around you, like that firefly energy, hope and inspiration. And you know, it's almost like those little lights dancing around you is just there to give you the guidance that you're on the right path, you're on the right track. So a lot of you could be seeing that. A lot of you could be seeing like fireflies and sort of fairy images and things like that a lot around you, and your third eye, etc. So the summer solstice, celebration, abundance and vitality. So look at the beautiful sun energy there. So this is just saying there's a time of great celebration coming in for the Twin Flame Collective. As I said today, when I saw that rainbow at 12:12, it made me think straight away, it's already happened, it's already here. And it almost looks like I think that is like a rainbow there in the background of that image. So for many of you, it's just a time to relax. Frankie says, relax. Or no, what's the other song? Relax, take it easy. I don't know who sings it, I'm just hearing the song. I just feel it's a time to relax and just know it's already done. It's already happened. The guiding light. For many of you, you're being rewarded here just for being the true guiding lights that you are to other people. So the mystics table. So tools, preparation and readiness. So this is something that the twin flames have been preparing for a long time. And I kind of get Arthur and his 12 Knights of the Round Table there. You know, like the table here in the background. And there's just definitely a beautiful energy coming through of this year in particular. Is the year, I mean, I posted a few messages at the end of last year about Avalon and how Avalon was coming back online. And Avalon is definitely, Glastonbury now, as it's called, is the heart chakra, is known as the heart chakra of Gaia. And that's why those lands are so sought after. But where I'm having my retreat in May, that area is called the crown chakra. of Earth, of Gaia. So that's why my first retreat I'm having is going to be in the kind of crown chakra region, and then towards the end of the year we're having a retreat down in the heart chakra region. So I don't know if there'll be any other chakras in between, we'll have to wait and see. but Avalon, that Glastonbury area, and all down that kind of part of the country is definitely all connected to the heart chakra. It's called the heart chakra of Gaia, and the heart chakra of Pachamama, whatever you want to say. But there's definitely something coming through here about you've been ready for this, you've been prepared for this. You know, like one of those knights of the round table, you've been preparing for this moment for a long time. And it's to do with your divine purpose as well, I feel. So the feather, lightness, messages, and spiritual connection. So it's almost like you've waited, you've been prepared for this moment where Spirit's just going to guide you every single step of the way here to your abundance, to your happiness. But it's not all about you getting abundance, although that is part of it. It's about the more you are being your true authentic self and letting your light shine, the more abundant you become. And a lot of you have been preparing for this time, this year, this present time, because I feel like it's because more and more of you are stepping fully into your purpose. And, you know, your purpose doesn't need to be anything huge. It can just simply be you're bringing more light and love to the world. But whatever your purpose is, I feel you've been guided here just for this moment. So, yeah, the shooting star. Wishes being granted, hope and opportunities opening up. Now look at that shot of light just shooting up into the sky. And it's like an as above so below here, because it's like the water energy here and then going off into the stars. So it's like connecting you through water, earth, air, like elemental energy. But this is wishes being granted. Wishes being granted for taking your guidance and for bringing the love through to the collective light you've been contracted to do. And it sounds so formal saying contracted to do, but what I mean by that is you agreed to come into this lifetime and take on this role at this time. So for those of you that moan about this journey being so hard, and a lady put a big rant in comments to me saying, you know, I've been watching your channel for years and nothing's happened. You know, things won't happen unless you make them happen. I'm not here to have your journey for you. I'm not here to change your life. You have to change your own life. So if you've been watching my channel, nothing's changed for you, then that's not on me, that's on you. Because you've got to take the step to change your own life. I'm only here as a guide. I cannot miraculously change your life. But for the people that have said this channel has helped them to change their life, that's different. And I appreciate the kind words about that. So it says the guardian angels, protection, guidance, and surprises. So for many of you, your angels are bringing in rewards and surprises for you. And you know this, you feel it coming. You feel it, you know it's happening. And you know it's just a case of staying grounded, having faith, trusting your journey, and knowing that good things are coming your way. Because I feel that. Pardon me. The twin flames. Oh my goodness. Yes, good things are coming for the twin flame collective. Unity, partnerships, and duality. So amazing. See, the angels are blessing the twin flames. They're blessing the twin souls who agreed to take on this journey, who agreed to incarnate in this lifetime. And I don't care what anyone says. I've done this before. I have ascended before. And I know many of you connecting with this message have ascended in other lifetimes. And I've worked with you personally, one-to-one, on various personal readings and Akashic sessions. And I know a lot of you have had very similar past lives to me. And so when I've heard some readers say, oh, you're delusional if you think you've ascended in another lifetime. No. There's a reason why ascended masters are a thing. You're masters of ascension. And there's a really powerful energy right now of the ascended masters coming back online. And they're being rewarded because they took up this challenge in this lifetime for a reason, for a purpose, because you've done it before. And the bottom, the Herald's Call. Yeah, look, you answered the call. So it says, announcement and significant news is coming in. So there's, look at this. Now, there's some beautiful change coming in here for the Twin Flame Collective. Some real abundant energy, rainbow. I just feel rainbows. And rainbows and unicorns all the way. I mean, we had a unicorn come in that I've never met before. So rainbows and unicorns all the way for you guys. And I just think this is beautiful. Celestial Gate, exactly. Opportunities and new horizons coming in. And look at all that beautiful purple energy. Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Metatron. I just feel there's a lot of beautiful... Look at that. It literally jumped out on its own. The autumn equinox, harvest, gratitude and balance. And during my meditation a couple of days ago, this made me cry because I just saw all these fields of wheat blowing around the sun. And they were just gently moving like this. And I was trying to figure out what the message was. And then I just heard harvest season. And harvest season doesn't just have to happen in autumn. That's the usual harvest season. But I just feel for the Twin Flames, it's your harvest season now. Give me one more card from here, then I'm going to get some cards on the love and some angel tarot. Tell me what else should... Ooh. Sorry, card went right under the chair. Okay, the Wise Owl, wisdom, knowledge, and different perspectives. So, your wisdom and knowledge is coming in stronger and stronger. And you look what's on the bottom of the deck. The Phoenix Rising. Amazing. Amazing. And I actually saw this last night. I said at the start of my message last night, I saw the Ankh, I felt Isis energy, and I said you might be seeing a blue lotus. Hello. Wow. Yeah, I just feel this is a message. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling it today. The love coming through from the masculine, the love coming through from the divine. So many of you will be feeling this. And as I say, I've really struggled to stay grounded today, and not in a bad way at all, just because I'm so friggin' excited and happy and joyful, and I can't keep the smile off my face. And there's something truly beautiful about to happen. And the Pilgrim's Path, it's been a journey, exploration and life lessons. Wow. Because I heard something about Pilgrim's Journey in my meditation this morning. So I'm not surprised that card came out. And the Serpent, so it says healing, rebirth and protection. And we're still technically in the year of the Serpent, I think, until next month sometime. So those final, shedding moments of the rebirth is happening. I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying to keep myself from bubbling over. I just feel like a little pot of water or something. It's just like bubbling everywhere, but it's so crazy, in a good way. So can I pick up some cards around the love of this Twin Flame Collective, please and thank you. So refuge. Supportive in hard times, you can trust them, safe haven and blessings. So it was funny because I was doing a reading for someone earlier, and the Ten of Pentacles came out, and there was a lighthouse in the background, and I completely ignored the Ten of Pentacles and I was focused solely on the lighthouse. But there's something coming through here, like these masculines now, you can trust them. You can trust them. They are aligned with you. They are coming from a place of love. and unity now. They're not coming from a place of ego. That's what I feel. They're coming from a place of just love. Yes. That's my confirmation burp. It's a horrible way to confirm things, but watching, looking out for you, seeing is believing, foresight, awareness and truth. Now this is looking out for you, and that's a couple of cards you've had about protection. So I feel this is the divine also making sure the Twin Flame Collective has had safe passage on their journey. Keeping a watchful eye over you. You've got powerful protectors, powerful friends in high places who's been watching over you. But I also feel for many of you, your masculines have been protecting you energetically, whether you realise it or not. And the reason why they're not bringing their physical, the physical manifestation of themselves back in, because a lot of the times people don't fully understand that your higher self, masculine and feminine, are already one, okay? That's why you're bringing it down to here. And I've got a leopard in my third eye, so my third eye is very busy tonight. But there's, there is, so your masculine higher self, if they do not feel like the physical embodiment of them is ready to come back into your life in the physical, your higher self will put up that energetic wall to say, you know, you're not coming back in the right way. So I feel for many of you, your masculine, your higher self masculine is always protecting you, divine feminine, from the physical masculine until they are aligned with you physically as well. I mean, the angels not protect you too, but the masculine, your higher self masculine is always there protecting your field, always there protecting you. So, and that'll be why a lot of you, when you're like, say for example, you decide, a lot of you have emailed me and said, I've decided to get myself back out there, start dating, excuse me, and then suddenly you'll say, I went on one date and it felt completely wrong. It just felt terrible. It did not feel good at all. It's because your higher self is immediately putting you off that person, immediately making you repulsed by that person because they know that's not the right person for you. And it happens so often. And as I'm speaking there, the key came out, unlocked, showing you how they feel, ready to give you their all, open book and emotionally available. Wow. Oh, I just want to cry. Talk about feeling emotional. I just want to cry right now. Right, okay. Hold it together, darling. Okay, there's just something really beautiful taking place here. Memories, still living in the past, but cherishing time together. Having flashbacks, exes and replaying the past. So I don't feel this is a bad card. I feel this is more your person is now nostalgic about the memories and remembering the past with you. Tell me a bit more about this emotionally available energies here. Tell me about the emotionally available. So romance, wants to court you, old-fashioned outlook, strong chemistry and intrigue. So the masculines are they're, for whoever this masculine is, they are ready to be open books, and I'm feeling that today. I said at the start of this message, the love coming in from the masculines today are huge, to the point where I'm having to physically ground myself because it's an overwhelming rush of love. And I feel that the masculines are now open, they're ready, they're vulnerable, they're coming from a place of love through the heart space, no longer coming from a place of ego and logic. They're open books, but they want to show you a romantic side. And there's that depth again, one of the first cards out, in fact it was the first card out, saying depth and that emotional depth. They want to show you there's more to them. Give me one more card from here before I get some. Give me one more from here, please, for the. Tell me for the masculines right now. Well, look at that, a unicorn. Fairy tale. Wants happily ever after, romance. Now, I'm not going to look at the fantasy card because I feel this is more about romance and wanting happily ever after, because that's aligned with what the message is. It does say in the card very high standards. And maybe that's what slowed this person up in the past, was your high standards of them or high standards of themselves. But give me one more card for the masculine. But I do believe that fairy tale, they want to show you the romantic side, and I feel they do want happily ever after. So exploration, looking for new adventures together, travel, exciting and fun times ahead. So there could be some travel involved for the two of you, and maybe this person in the past, they did kind of focus too much on being adventurous and exploring options. Feeling fulfilled, they only want you now. Makes you feel completely safe, happy, content and safe together. So I think that's all the message I need from the masculines. They've been protecting you. They're ready to be open-hearted. They're feeling nostalgic about the past. They want to be romantic and an open book for you. They want this happily ever after. They want to start a new adventure, a new journey together. And you make them feel fulfilled. And the reason why you make them feel fulfilled is because you feel fulfilled. Your cup is already overflowing. Your cup is full. Yeah, growth. Reaching new heights, focusing on family and the now, mature, fertile and cycle. This is Empress energy. You feel fulfilled and happy, and therefore your masculine feels like you fulfill them in every way. And that is the key to your journey. And vulnerability, yeah, this is what the masculines are coming in with. Needing security, has very fragile emotions, protective and gentle. So it's a lot to do with inner child, and I'm so glad that card came out, because I actually had another dream. I've said before, I do a lot of inner child healing with people in dream state. And last night I had a really interesting dream, and I was working with a little girl and a 1-year-old boy in this dream. When I say he was about one, he was about one, just starting to walk, only just started to walk and stuff, and say the odd little word. And I don't know if the older girl, she must have been like 2 or 3, and I don't know if she was his sibling or and whatever, but in the dream, they were so fun, and I was chatting to them and I was laughing at them and stuff like that. But the older girl wouldn't let him, like she was doing all the talking for him, she was doing everything for him. And he was trying to say words, but then she would say the word. And if he was trying to reach for something, she would pick it up and give it to him. And in the dream, I was saying to her, you need to let him learn for himself. You need to let him speak for himself. You need to let him have his own voice. It's good to help and it's good to look after him, but let him do things for himself so he learns to be independent. So this masculine, this could also be about a lot of the masculines. They had to learn to find their own voice, out of situation. Maybe they had like overpowering mother or overpowering sibling, or an overpowering partner who really made them become dependent on them, and therefore they felt like they couldn't leave a situation before, because they were so dependent on either, say, a mother or a sibling or a female that would not let them do things for themselves. And it definitely could be relevant to the masculine here, who really struggled to be vulnerable and be open emotionally, because I feel they almost I feel this because they've never really had to be, because they'd kind of always had someone to do everything for them, or because they'd never really been allowed to express themselves fully. Oh, my nose is really itchy, sorry. So this dream could definitely, so maybe if you're connecting with this and you know your person had an overbearing ex-partner or mother or sister or something like that, this could definitely resonate for you even more. Okay. Weirdly, in the dream, it was actually a celebrity's kids. So I'm just remembering that it was a celebrity's kids, and so far they've got the little girl. So wonder if there'll be a pregnancy announcement soon. But those starseed babies are coming through really loudly as well. Not just the inner child of the people, not just the inner child, but the actual babies that are being born right now are powerful starseed children. So let's see. Okay. I'm going to get my glasses on because the writing on these cards is pretty small. So what time on? Okay, so let's pull a few tarot for this message, and then I'll get an oracle card to close out. I'm using my different oracle tonight because I feel like this deck would be better, so we'll get a message at the end. Oh my goodness. King of Gabriel, generous, inspirational, dramatic and driven. King of Wands. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details and experience that least success. A genuine concern for others' well-being. Now, obviously, Archangel Gabriel is the angel most connected to the throat chakra, and last night my message was all about the throat chakra and communication. But the King of Gabriel, that's to do with fire and divine guidance on the bottom. Card number 5, changes coming in. Oh, this just jumped down its own. 5 of Michael. So it says this situation no longer serves. It's time to release your attachment. It's time to release your attachment to the outcomes and consider taking a more uplifting approach to this situation. So I feel this is your person getting ready here to let go of their kind of mindset here, their negative mindset around the past, and their negative mindset around showing vulnerability. This person definitely could have been someone who they never ever had to tap into their feminine side or allow their emotions to come out, because they always had a very strong female who was, or a strong feminine energy who was around them, who was preventing them from doing that. So as I say, a mother, or maybe a mother and their ex-partners or something. And this person really struggled to tap into their emotional side, because I feel they've always had a very powerful feminine influence around them who's never really forced them to do that, to open up or show an emotional side. But the Ace of Raphael here on the bottom, which is Ace of Cups. So and some sort of emotional breakthrough here for this King of Wands. Tell me a bit more here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the 9 of Gabriel. Determined to move forward, getting prepared for all the possibilities. This person is preparing themselves. And remember, we got the twin flames with that readiness and preparation. The 10 of Ariel. I was just talking about the 10 of Pentacles. There's so very much to be grateful for right now. Wow. And I was just saying at the start how I was crying with gratitude. There's so very much to be grateful for right now. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life to come. And look what's in the background there, the Eiffel Tower. I wish I had my charms here, because I just feel the urge to pull some charms. But yeah, this is So France could be significant, or travelling. We definitely got that exploration and travel card. So 10 of Pentacles, someone who's ready to fight, and they're prepared to fight for this future with you. Whoever this King of Gabriel is, whoever this King of Wands energy is. Oh, the Moon. So it says, the opportunity to improve your plans. Time to listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger from this. Archangel Haniel and the Moon. And again, that emotional, I just feel that deep emotional, balance coming through here, like trying to balance out those emotions, like what I've been trying to do today. The Six of Michael, the light at the end of the tunnel is coming. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans for the future, relocation or travelling. Again, that Six of Swords energy with that travel and exploration. A lot of watery energy coming in because, you know, we've been seeing a lot of boats and watery energy. So the Four of Ariel. When you give to others, you also receive back. Being resistant to change can cause blockages, or extremes in how you approach to money. So let me just clarify the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like this person has been dragging their heels. Yeah, this is what I was feeling. This person has been holding back, taking this leap of faith. And I want to just clarify why. Why is this King of Gabriel? I think it's just a fear of being vulnerable. Four of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation alone. The need for more sleep or time off. Seeking relief from extreme stress. So I feel this person just wasn't really getting a chance to really have a break or go within and figure out what they wanted here. Epiphany moment. For through your spiritual quiet times, and we just had the Four of Michael, which is all about the quiet times, your growth is evident, being a light to others, answers that come through your meditation. So I feel that part of the problem is this person was very closed off to their intuition. And there's more boats. This person was very closed off to their intuition, and I just feel like they never took a leap of faith back towards you sooner because they weren't taking the real time they needed to fully tap into their intuition and listen to their higher self. And I feel it's because they knew that would mean they have to be vulnerable about how they feel about you. Yeah. If them going within and listening to their higher self and listening to their instincts and listening to their intuition was going to bring a lot of emotions to the surface for this person. And I think they were worried that if they did do that, then they wouldn't be able to close the floodgates. Burp of confirmation. Wow, the Four of Gabriel. Oh my goodness. It's time for a celebration. You got that summer solstice in. Oh my god, another burp. So sorry. It's time for celebrations, abundant rewards for your hard work, releasing yourself from burdensome situations. So I'm telling you, there's something happening now. There's something about to change now. For many of you, it's coming now. Like, the time is now. 10 of Raphael, 10 of Cups. Yes, I told you. Love and blessing fill your life. Harmonious relationships with your family, members, friends. A happily ever after. Just when I said it's happening now, happily ever after comes out. And you got the unicorn card of happily ever after. And you got a unicorn at the start. I mean, if that's not confirmation. The Empress. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources are coming to you now. I mean, We've had the Ace of Cups, we've had the Ten of Pentacles, we've had the Ten of Raphael, the Ten of Ariel, the Ace of Raphael, the Four of Gabriel, the Empress. I mean, 4455 on the clock. There's a beautiful change happening right now for the twin flames. Ooh. Two of Gabriel. Making those plans. So it says, making bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible now. Important relationship with people who share your vision of the future. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, there's not much more to say, and I'm not going to extend this any longer, but there's just, I think this says it all. Solutions and the Six of Ariel on the bottom. Material needs are about to be fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Again, that gratitude coming through. And it says solutions, Archangel Zadkiel. And I was just talking about Archangel Zadkiel. Success that comes from objective compromise. Self-control and patience is paying off, forgiving and healing energy. So this is definitely something beautiful. And look, let's just split the deck on. Oh, well, now we've got the Queen of Gabriel and the Two of Raphael. The King of Gabriel was the first card out here. The last card I'm going to pull from this deck is the Queen of Gabriel, and look what's behind the Queen of Gabriel. Three of Cups, the Three of Raphael. Believe, as a time to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. And this came out with the Queen of Gabriel right behind. So it says, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful together. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Oh my goodness. What an incredible message. I'm just trying really hard to knock myself an emotional wreck. And I don't even want to close my eyes because I know my unicorn guide is right there and she'll just make me cry even more. But wow. Incredible. Incredible energy. Ooh. And I might take tomorrow night off just to give me a day tomorrow because I'm still trying to set up my website, and I'm going to set up a new Instagram. I had Instagram years ago that I set up when I started my YouTube, and I can't be bothered with social media. I set up a TikTok, don't use that hardly anymore either. In fact, I don't even have TikTok. I haven't had TikTok for a long time, even on my phone. But I'm thinking about getting an Instagram and getting my daughter to handle all my socials and stuff. So because she's doing kind of brands and promotions and brand and PR management and stuff like that right now. So I'm going to get her to do that for me. So I will share, if I decide to get my Instagram up and running, I will definitely share it all with you. But thank you all for the love and support you bring this channel always. I love you all so much, I really do. So let's get a message here. Can I get a message to close out this beautiful reading that's just left me totally reeling with love? Right, let's see. I'm closing my eyes from it because they want to show me something. I'm seeing sunflowers. I'm seeing seahorses. And that's Roxy scratching the door again. And I'm at Roxy. I just want to get this last card out. So, this one I feel. Oh, we've already had this one, the Mystic card. I'll read the short version of it again since it's come out. But so definitely a time for the Mystics all to step forward. Can I get so the Mystic card has come out, so I'll read the version of that. But let's get a card here for the Twin Flame Collective. What card do you want the Twin Flame Collective to have at this time? next one. Healer. So mystics and healers are very significant in this reading. Maybe you and your person, and the messenger in the bottom, guide, announcement and counsel. So this is all about communication. So let me just, I'll read the short version and the way to connect through with these energies. Okay, the mystic. The mystic attains intuitive insight when in a state of spiritual ecstasy. Expand your state of consciousness to communicate with the divine or to connect with your own intuition. The mystic, you are a treasure. Bring forth the wisdom from all who came before you and act as the pivot point for all those yet to come. Your mystical gifts are evolving, and this newfound awareness that has you asking yourself some life-changing questions. You may be on the hunt for more meaning in your life. Embrace this yearning. It's an evolutionary shift. As your natural curiosity expands, so does your conscious understanding with your heightened awareness. You become more sensitive to the interconnectedness and synchronicities between the physical and spiritual world. So it said, the mystic's quest is not so much about becoming anything, but more about unbecoming everything that does not truly resonate deep inside you anymore. It's a time to steer clear of beliefs and concepts that do not ring true, and trust in your psychic knowing to make sense of life's mysteries. The synergy of spirit and matter is a mystic's way. Determine your values and views from both a logical and psychic perspective, bringing together the practical and intuitive creates a balanced outlook to life. So it says the oracle's prophecy is mystic, you're a sacred vessel of divine wisdom. The chakra is the crown, state of grace. The talisman, the flower of life, symbolizes creation and how life comes from sacred source. Your faith in action, look for and intuitively interpret the spiritual signs and patterns around you. There are no coincidences in this world. Alignment, reflect on the mystic card, go within to connect with your inner knowing and affirm. I am initiated into spiritual mystery that give my life meaning and purpose. Living with mystery excites my soul. So there's a card, and take time to really align with that and see she's in a beautiful sphere of violet light there, like the violet flame energy. So let's get to the healer. Let's see what the healer has to say. So bathe in the luminous waters under the full moon to reconcile grief and heal your wounds. Surrender your tears to the sacred sea of love. Evolutionary shifts and continued commitments on your healing path are leading you in the right direction. Listen to your inner guidance. Learn to love yourself with unlimited self-compassion and embrace the life you truly wish to live. Transcending your suffering is personal experience to listen to the wisdom of your physical temple. Your body's transformational capacity is a natural and instinctive process. You may be guided to rest. I don't know what to say. You might be guided to rest at this time. Relax, I think I said relax. By restricting movement, physical pain allows the early stages of healing to take place and prevent more damage. If you've been through recent suffering or if old wounds are resurfacing, remember that sidestepping the reality of the situation only delays the inevitable process. Accept what has happened with compassion, honour your feelings and allow yourself to feel them so fully that they may be transmuted by love. Tears are the diamonds of the soul. Cry a river if necessary, let go and let the goddess comfort you. Call in your spiritual support and ask for help. It's time to surrender so that you may find the get up and go to start a new chapter. In order to heal, you must also forgive. Be comforted knowing that through every ending is born a new beginning. There are two kinds of pain, one that hurts you and the other that changes you. Giving birth to a baby is an example of positive pain that results in a beautiful blessing. Trauma is often a catalyst for unfathomable learning and conscious change in your life. Although nobody deserves to suffer a colossal breakdown, but they are often breakthroughs in disguise. Pain can activate your spiritual awakening and accelerate your soul's evolution. Holistic healing considers the whole person, body, mind, spirit, and emotions. In the quest for optimal well-being, the marriage of spirit and matter means integrating science and spirituality. In other words, alternative healthcare practices can complement mainstream conventional medicine for great results. So this could also be for, and look at all the rainbow energy and the water energy there. And I've just been talking a lot about water and rainbows lately. So there could be something coming through here for many of you. You could be mystics and healers where maybe you're guided to do kind of healing practices and stuff. So I need to go and check on my little fluff ball through there. The Oracle's prophecy: honor your temple for healing and transformation. The chakra is all 7 main chakras are aligned for a soothing sense of balance. The talisman, clear quartz, supports emotional stability and mental clarity. Like the moon, this crystal is a natural amplifier that magnifies healing process. Your faith in action: have an aura cleansing bath ritual during a full moon. Use intuitively selected crystals, salts, essential oils, flowers, and sacred herbs to clear your energy field. Alignment activation: step into your sacred power and surrender. Saying the words: I let go of past hurt. Renewed, I rise in the cleaning lunar light. Refreshed, I reach up to the purification power of the full moon, and so mote it be. And my Scottish retreat that I was talking about earlier, we're going to be doing a beautiful full moon ritual there, which is lands on the beautiful rare blue moon in Sagittarius. So I'm so excited about that as well. So I'm going to go and check and see what my little lady next door is scratching at the door for. She just doesn't like being left out of these meshes anymore. I think that's what it is. Roxy, I'm just coming. So let's close out in prayer. Sending love and blessing to you all. God bless you, your home, your family, and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for this time we spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care everyone, and I'll talk to you all soon. Namaste.